So as we just talked about with David, the situation in Haiti has worried many Canadians and Canadian residents with loved ones in the country. One of them is Catherine Buteau, whose parents live there. She now joins us from Montreal. So, Catherine, how are your parents doing right now? Have you been in touch with them, and what have they told you?
Hi, thank you for having me. My parents are currently doing okay. I have been in touch with them. People who have family abroad usually use WhatsApp, and I'm constantly in contact with my parents. Of course, if I spend a day without getting a text or a call from them, I immediately become worried because
Yeah.
of the situation. But it's what we've been going through these past days is not much different from what we've been going through these past 3 years and even beyond that. So, of course, there's been a resurgence in violence these past, I would say maybe around 2 weeks, but I would say it's a resurgence in violence with amidst a constant situation of violence that we've been living in.
And talk to me a bit more about that, because, I was chatting with my producer, and he said, I talked to Catherine, and she said, she's glad that you're doing the story, but really felt that there should be more focus on this over the long term. Why do you think it's come to this point that the government now and that the media are talking about this issue?
Well, obviously, because the unelected current prime minister hasn't been able to return, and obviously it's become alarming. But a lot of Haitians, including myself, are not surprised that this situation has come to this.
Hmm.
A lot of organizations in Haiti, a lot of members of civil society have been sounding the alarm for the past 3 years and even more, taking to the streets, traveling, going to hearings, giving testimonies about the violence that they've been experiencing, and that their loved ones or friends or people they know, or even just the general population in Haiti, have been experiencing these last few years, and they have just fallen, I would say, on deaf ears. And so a lot of Asians, including myself, are looking at the situation right now. Of course, we're seeing more talk about Haiti because of the current headlines, but a lot of people would tell you that we've just been sitting down, and after screaming for so many years every day, taking to the streets, we're not surprised that it has come to this, because this is something that Haitians, a lot of experts in Haiti, a lot of Haitians have warned the international community about, and the international community have been supporting this government that has replaced the previous president who has been assassinated. And this government seemingly has not defended or seemed to really care about what the Haitian citizens have been going through these last 3 years. So, of course, the situation has deteriorated these last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
but I would tell you the worry and the frustration that I feel, and I think I can speak for most of my Haitian friends and my family. We've been feeling it for more than 3 years now.
For a long time, for more than 3 years. What are your parents doing to keep themselves safe?
Well, obviously, as I was telling one of your producers, my parents do leave the house, and my mom is a doctor. She has to go to the
Huh.
hospital every day for work. But this week, and that has happened a lot last year too. There's been moments where the situation has become so tense that people can't leave their house, and that is currently happening. I've spoken to my mom today, and she's told me that she hasn't left the house. She can't leave the house, or she almost doesn't feel safe to go to work because the situation is so tense. Like, she doesn't know what's going on, and it's been a constant state of everybody has been a constant state of making sure they check the news, check their neighbors, check people who have gone out already every day to make sure that it's safe to go out. And even if you do go out, there's this saying amongst Haitians that you don't know, it's a real thing. It's not some romanticized thing to say that this could be your last day, and it's a real thing. And as I said in the beginning, if I don't get a text for a day from my family, even for like 4 hours straight, I immediately jump to the worst case scenario, because unfortunately, it's not me being over dramatic. It's the situation that calls for it, because I know that it's 100% a possibility that the worst could happen to my family.
Yeah, and it is no fun for you to be in that situation, trying to check in, and if you don't get a message back, the worry goes on and on and on. Catherine, I hope the situation gets better for your parents.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming on Canada Tonight this evening to talk about the situation in Haiti and your concerns about what needs to be done. That is Catherine
Thank
Buteau.
you for having me.
She is currently in Montreal. Her parents are in Haiti.